everyone, and welcome to our mobile video. My name is Rotary, and today we're going over the brand new winter update, which just dropped a few hours ago. And I do have the patch notes available as well. I do want to cover some things we can check in shop, as well as possibly try and even get a Griffin tamed in God console. So before the video starts, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more mobile content. Anyways, let's get started. So for starters, with the patch notes, I do have that on screen right now. With the it's the iOS version, so I'm not sure if Android's slightly different, but I can't really check right now. So the Griffins have arrived in Forest Peak. For those who don't know, it's the top right corner of the map. And the otters can now be found in rivers. I'm not sure if they have different spawns from how they are on the island on PC, but we'll soon find out. As for the implant graphs, that is a new way to enhance your survivors. So these are basically skins to your player, so you can change the appearance of your player's skin. It doesn't change the specific color, but it's adding cool effects such as the ultimacy, which was displayed earlier, as well as the tree one, which is also now confirmed. So definitely checking those out in just a minute. Up next is the Primal Pass perks. So Primal Pass holders will now get a 10% bonus to Ancient Amber. So this is with purchases and with watching free ads. So definitely super useful. As well as more tame slots and exclusive items. As for the tame slots, that is increasing from 25 to 50%. So that is a huge increase, guys. This effect also happens on both single player and multiplayer servers, and including private servers, so definitely great benefit. As for the next option of survivors can now mail each other gifts, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. We'll be sending our random survivor on our Patreon server a gift pretty soon, and this is only available in multiplayer for obvious reasons. The mailboxes are not available in single player because who else can you mail, honestly? And up next is collars can now be dropped, so that means you can basically now drop collars to any of your tribe mates. I mean, I'm not sure if they're going to decompose or not. I'd rather not risk it today, but we can test that in a future video. But this will be useful for people who want to buy like a collar for their friend and give it to them, so super nice later on. As well as the multiplayer raft limit has been increased to 4. I do believe it was 3 earlier, so this is pretty nice. It is good for those tribes that do prefer to actually have like multiple rafts and have more of a almost ocean feel playing ARK. So let's see, up next is the Evil Cuddle Bear, which is now available to purchase, and I do have one available in my smithy. I do want to check out earlier. I don't have any breedable dinos yet, so I will have to wait a little bit longer before I actually do a full video on the Evil Cuddle Bear. And after that, implemented the Trophy Room Pursuit, the ultimate challenge. I don't think I'm high enough level on like any of my series so far to actually go ahead and actually get this pursuit done, but in a future video we definitely can cover this. That one sounds really cool though. As well as new accessories added, and survivors can now emote in single player. Well, the emoticons in single player do sound pretty self-explanatory, but we'll also check out the new accessories. Okay, so I did forget one last thing. I did want to show one video by the developers that did upload to all their social media, and it goes over as well more things about the winter update that I kind of forgot about. So let's go ahead and show it right now for you guys. Okay guys, so to recap after that developer video, the Gorilla Griffins do have their own names. I have already gotten a few YouTube comments of people talking about this. I think it's a really cool feature to implement, as well as more about the Griffins, not Griffins, the implant graphs. You can see pictures of the, let's go ahead and pull it up, the Glacial Implant, the Molten Implant, and the Ultimacy Implant in action. As well, you can also see more of these skins available, the Ladybug skin, or whatever it was called, I just talked about it earlier in the video, as well as the Devil Horn, so very interesting additions as well. And the otters you can also see in the video, which do provide a passive insulation buff. And they are the tame method is changed for the otters. Instead of dragging over a fish to them, they are now changed to a passive tame where you just eat from your inventory. So, I mean, I think it's a little bit easier. Like, that's just my own opinion about it, though. As well, the gifting, you can see it in action. We do a video on it later though. And the gifts do look really, really awesome. Honestly, I can't wait to send a gift to one of our friends. And then as well, when it comes to the Primal Pass benefits, you can see exclusive store items, which is most of the skin options right now, 10% more on Amber on purchases, and monthly loot drops, which I believe is the code available from social media, which I find really, really awesome. And 50% more tame slots, which was formerly 25. Again, this is insane, guys. Like, I love the new Primal Pass benefits. So anyways, that does cover the developers version of the winter update, and I do want to go more in depth for every little thing now. Okay guys, now that I cover the patch notes, I do want to go over like in depth every little thing. So for Ancient Amber, Primal Pass holders now make an additional 10% more, which I am personally super happy about because I do buy Ancient Amber now for my server just to give away to random people. It does help out for getting the archetype, like not for the archetypes, for just overall getting accessories and dropping it for friends and stuff, and just overall any spots like that. Like I have dropped Eerie Candy a few times and just going free stuff. So for people who just spend a lot of money on the game, super useful. So going to next, I do want to go over the under accessories. You can see the implant graphs, which I only have 2 unlocked so far, which I find really interesting. I have actually completed the massive, the cave of the to get the artifact of the massive once, but for some reason my my pursuit didn't actually complete properly, so I don't actually have that unlocked. But I do have 2 more unlocked. I do have the Graphed Woodland and the Graphed Petrified. So I do want to actually go ahead and get the Graphed Petrified to see how it looks. It does cost 40 Ancient Amber. Not super pricey, but I like it. Let's go ahead and put it in our inventory. You can see a little image right here in our inventory. Let's see. Become a stone golem with this graft and face your opponents with the cold stare of rock. Drag onto your survivor's implant to apply. So pretty self-explanatory. Just click and drag onto your survivor's implant. And changes over. So you can see the little icon in the bottom right corner. And it should update for ourselves. Let's see how it looks. Let's see. Go over to the survivor. Come on. It's a little hard to see. Our character just looks kind of pink. Let me go check. Let's see. Unclip all these. Oh yeah, you can see it a lot more now. So yeah, it's mostly just the texture change. How you can see that it is very, very much more like a rock-like. Also, I like how the texture looks in the legs. It's very interesting. Honestly, in person, I'm probably gonna wait for the ultimate skin because I prefer to keep my character look kind of like normal, except for that skin. But it is definitely a very interesting change, guys. So you can definitely see how it changes. You can detach it. Yeah, okay. Here's it look normal with like a slight pinkish hue. It looks like the dye does change the appearance slightly of it, which I find kind of interesting. It's probably look more pale without the dye on hand, but it looks really cool. Let's go ahead and equip some more armor. There we go. Man, I love how it looks. It kind of looks so like stone cold. I love puns. So anyways, let's go back to actually equipping stuff on. I did actually get the crown earlier today, so I'll go over it at the end of the video. It is one of the brand new accessories, which is actually one of our next sections. So under accessories, we do have more things available now, which the gold crown, which costs a I believe it's 100 ancient amber. It's hard to read. Oh yeah, it's actually 150 actually. I don't know, I'm looking at my phone, but my screen shows it so much clearer. So for the gold crown, you can use this to skin the appearance of a helmet or hat, crown yourself king or queen, and gain the respect of fellow royalty. Respect of fellow royalty sounds pretty close to the Griffins, guys. I'll definitely test this out later, but as for the devil horns and angel costume, if you already have it from the Halloween event, you can go ahead and repurchase it there. Not have to repurchase it, but you can just go ahead and get the ones you missed. The bunny ears and ladybug antenna are now available, and those are like the only other new ones available for the accessories. So up next, I do also want to talk about the mail, and let's see. So under mailboxes is a little new tab right here, and now you can see the simple gift, a nice gift, and an extravagant gift. So each one gives you a bunch of options, mostly blueprints for metal picks, crossbows, shotguns. The simple gifts are a little bit cheap. I mean, I'd probably give this to a player around their level 30s, but it does look really nice. Like, you have a chance of getting pretty soothing ball from it, and for only 5 ancient amber, it's a pretty good chance. As well as you can even get skins, pheromones, weapon mounts. Like, this is really nice, guys. As for the nice gift, that gives you fabricated pistols, so mostly smithy related items, like a little bit of fabricator stuff as well. Journeyman Flak, that's pretty nice. Let's see, bandana, spike collar, that's really nice. Pink cuddle bear, Pteranodon statue, like, holy heck, you can get ancient amber from it. as well as for the extravagant gift, which is a little more expensive. Mastercraft Sword Blueprint, Ascendant Sword Blueprint. Oof, I might spend a lot of H&M on that later. Let's see. The Ascendant Fabricated Sniper Rifle Blueprints. A lot of Ascendant stuff on here, like even Ascendant Riot chest pieces. Holy heck, this is definitely be useful later on. Man, like this is awesome. You have a chance of getting a gold crown from this. I might have to go mine for a bunch of like Ancient Amber guys because I really want to give away extravagant gifts on my server. But for now, I don't have too much Ancient Amber on hand, so I'll actually purchase at least one nice gift for starters. And at least I'll give one of our friends at least some flack or something at least. So let's see, purchase it for 15 Ancient Amber, and that is a nice gift. Let's see, so that we do have a mailbox right over here. It's a little hard to see, but everything's kind of metal. I have spent a long time grinding for these materials, guys. So fine, let's see, tap on it and then mail. Oh, well, I was gonna do a random thing, but it looks like a few people have removed the mailboxes. Probably for me sending too many poop notes, but Neppy is like does a mailbox, so I'm gonna actually get them this free gift. And the mail success. So now our friend Neppy will be getting a free item later, which is any one of those options we showed for the nice gift. So that covers the mail. So as for the Cuddle Bear, which is our next thing I want to talk about, let's see. The Cuddle Bear is available in the Cuddle Bear menu, and now we have the Evil Cuddle Bear, which is a little more pricey than the Cuddle Bear and Pink Cuddle Bear, but it does make our character a little bit more evil. I'm not sure what this means, but we'll have to test it out later. I currently don't have any dinos I can breed with, so I'll definitely try and do a live stream sometime this week and try and actually get enough things all set up so we can start breeding some dinos. Possibly some RGs or Pteranodons or just something, and we can test out the Evil Cuddle Bears. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. It looks kind of terrifying, but we do have one thanks for being an ARK partner. Like, shout out to the Tez for being awesome as usual. We do have one over in our smithy over here, which I'll be using to test out later. And here it is. This demented little Cuddle Bear accelerates in printing and makes your baby less hungry and but probably more evil when placed in their inventory until it's all used up. I love the description, probably more evil. Like, I have no idea what this entails, but I definitely can't wait to test this out later. So up next, I do want to talk about the otter, as well as trying to tame an otter and possibly go over a single player God Console Griffin tame. So we'll see you guys in just a few minutes about that, but it shouldn't take too long. Okay guys, so it took a super long time. I had to wait for all the chunks to load, like unload, all that heck and stuff. Like, it took forever, guys. Like, I think it was close to half an hour alone of just waiting for things to actually spawn in properly. And that was even with having on God Console 400% speed over and over. For our first Griffin tame for today, just to make things easier to show everyone, we'll be using God Console. I will have future videos of how to do it solo, tribes, all that kind of stuff. So for starters though, I do want to go over God Console. So let's see, there should be one. Yeah, there's one right over here. Oh, still flying actually. Let's go ahead. We do a super overpowered Rex over here. Hopefully he'll be a good boy. Let's go ahead and put him on passive. I mean, he has plenty of health. He shouldn't die or anything. I mean, keyword shouldn't, but knowing how it probably is somehow. I love he's just floating over there. So there's one Griffin right down here, and we do have plenty of Toxicant arrows. I am also going to pull up as for the emotes. I have heard a rumor that the thank emoji will be useful for this, so we'll find out. So let's go ahead and run over here. Let's see. I'll change over to hands just for a second just to see how it looks. So let's see, for this Griffin for starters. Let's see. Acrylic respects you. Well, thank you. Oops, not got okay. We're okay. Hi, Mr. Griffin. You respect me, but where are you going? Let's see. Gotta go over to emotes and thank. You are thankful. I don't think it's helping. Thank. Okay. It's so far this poor level 8 dude's still not really helpful. Come on, just come back here. Do I gotta shoot you? That sounds so messed up. I don't want to shoot him. Okay. Thank. Okay, the thanking rumor, I don't think it does anything. So there goes that rumor. Let's go ahead and get some toxin arrows out and see if we can knock this guy out. Now, sad part is I do not have a soothing balm for us today, so I'm going to use God Console to speed up the game a little bit. Let's see, one butt shot. Here it is coming back to us. A level 8 should not take too much time to knock out. Let's see. Level 8, come on. Man, he is like so angry. What is he even doing? He's like randomly jumping up and down. Let's see. As for toxin arrows, they shouldn't take too long to help him pass out. Come on. There we go. Another one. Honestly, I do not know if headshots even count in this version. Oh. Is he running? Is he passed out? Nope. He's just being himself. Okay, kill work is a little bit crazy, but he's a little special. Or she, actually can't tell. He doesn't look incredibly larger, so I assume it's a male griffin. Because the female ones have been confirmed to be larger. Man, this is taking quite a few, like, toxic arrows, actually. I thought it would take a lot fewer. Oh, speaking of that, he is now running. Thank goodness I actually have COD console on so I can fly, because this is going to take a lot of time. Come on, please get hit. I am not good at shooting. Please don't go in the ocean. Please don't go in the ocean. Oh my heckin' gosh, guys. Like, why do they always go in the ocean? Every one of my tames. Let's see. Okay. I did not anticipate this. Yeah, he's long gone. Okay, guess we'll have to go find a different Griffin, guys. Oh well. I mean, this isn't the first Griffin video for nothing. Yeah, he also kind of disappeared, so we'll definitely go ahead and find a different Griffin. Then guess also God console runs, I can just go ahead and just fly around and stuff. So let's see, there's another Griffin over here. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Let's see. We are level 100 using God console, so it should be okay with like them thanking us and stuff. Well, yep, respects you. So this is Radmaran? I don't know what that means, but okay. Interesting name. We should have to shoot rapidly. That way, when we actually knock it out, it doesn't try to go all the way into the ocean again. Come on. This is, for God consoles, this seems more difficult than it actually should be. How did that one hit? In all seriousness, like how? Let's see, I do not want to get close to the scorpion. Come on, just please. Just, Griffin, you're only level 18. How is this so difficult? This shouldn't be this hard for... I have heard they're more difficult, but like, holy heck, guys. Okay, that was like my bad. Okay, someday I'll learn how to shoot. There we go, next another headshot. Okay, I'm really bad at shooting. I really need to ask Master ever help on this. Come on, just please. You're only. This is a primitive crossbow with toxic arrows. It should take a little bit faster. The turret must be insane on these guys, though. Okay, that's also a really bad shot. Thank goodness I packed like 200 of these. Let's see, another butt shot. Another headshot. I love how it respects me, yet it's like trying to attack me. I mean, that's what you could probably get for trying to shoot it over and over. Okay, that was a really bad shot again. There we go. We're getting a lot more hits in this guy now, thank goodness. Man, he is getting really low on health though, it's kind of worrying. Oh, is he flying? He is trying to go away. Come on, just pass out please. Just gotta shoot all the toxic arrows. Thank goodness for bad AoE right now. Thank goodness. Oh, he passed out. Awesome. So he still respects me. Thank goodness. So let's go ahead and check out his inventory. We do need our Rex over here somehow. Let's see where the Rex go. I think we can also try and just kill one of the other Griffins, try and get some prime meat. Or do I have to even drop prime meat? Honestly, I can't check too easily. Let's see. Yeah, there's one more Griffin down this way. And we should be able to use this for as a source of prime meat. Hopefully. Knowing me that I'm probably mess it up. A guy. I feel bad for a guy, but I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. Kill target does not want to work. Let's just go ahead and... There we go. Oh, I clicked too fast. Oh well, we'll just use raw meat off of the Rex, and that should be good enough. I mean, I'll be speaking at the game a bunch, so hope we'll be alright. Oh, gee, there is an Aloe right over here. Hi, Mr. Aloe. Super friendly today. Thank you so much for your donation. Wait, do you want the pickaxe for today? There we go. So we have some raw meat right here. And we should, yep, here's some prime meat as well. Okay, that should help out a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our Rex wherever he is. Let's see. Whistle? Nobody heard your whistle. Also, don't have... I turned off Bright Night. Oh my gosh. I gotta learn how to play the game, guys. Okay, so our adorable little Rex up here, our super overpowered level 3000 Rex from God Console. This is why I love playing God Console, like, just the crazy antics you can get into. Let's see, the Griffin should be... Here he is, right over here. And I do believe we have more stuff on the Rex. Yep, we have plenty of biotoxin as well. And as well as some, plenty of raw meat. Let's go ahead and grab that as well. Now, I have heard from a lot of players that playing on official servers, that does take a very, very long time to tame this guy. As you can tell, the unconscious meat is already going down quite insanely, guys. Like, it's going to be one difficult tame. Also, the weight is horrible. So, it's going to be difficult to have all this biotoxin and transfer things over. So, let's see. That should be all the prime meat. And then I'll transfer all the raw meat we can. Okay, it's a good amount right there. And let's go ahead and speed up the game a little bit and also straight up just pump all the biotoxin again. I have heard that's incredibly long to have that soothing balm, so I'm expecting to wait a very, very long time, guys. Oh, game will save him right there. Let's see, can I transfer anything more over? He's not eating at all yet. It's just, let's wait. So the first one with base stats, no soothing balm, takes 0.3%, so this is going to be a very long time, guys. And that's with prime meat, so I expect raw meat to be about 0.25 or 0.2%, which is even worse. Let's go ahead and just feed all the biotoxin we can. That should up its torpor a little bit, and let me go ahead and speed up the game. And we'll see you guys when it actually tames up, and hopefully it won't take me 20 hours. Okay guys, back again. I normally do not cave in for purchasing soothing balm, but my game literally crashed and I lost all of my progress. I would do a time lapse, but the time lapse itself was already another 10 minutes cropped down, and each piece of raw meat does 0.1 and prime meat does 0.3%. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just grab soothing balm, guys. This is way too insane. Okay guys, now we're back with some soothing balm. Let's go ahead and actually give it to the Griffin. I mean, he only has 0.3% tame effectiveness, so it shouldn't change too much. But at least it'll help us at least 10 times more, so each one should be about 1% to 3%, which at that point, I'm okay with. Honestly, I feel like this is definitely a kind of tame you need soothing balm for, so this is going to take a very, very long time. So anyways, I hope my game does not crash for a second time, but if it does, I hope it's okay. So let's go ahead and wait again, so hopefully this time it'll actually tame up. I only have raw meat, and most of the dinos down the hill I don't really want to grab prime meat from, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up the game and just feed as much raw meat as possible and pump in as much biotoxin. As a reminder, guys, we are using God Console for this tame because I want to make it tamed as soon as possible. This isn't on my Patreon server or my single player series. This is my my God Console save, so it's not going to affect any of my main saves. Later, we are going to be using taming a Griffin on our private server, so that will actually have official stats and stuff. Okay guys, so we're back, and the Griffin is finally at 99% taming right now. As you can see, the taming effectiveness is about 6.4%, so we're getting 0 levels from this tame, which is kind of sad. I've been here for an incredibly long time, and also its unconscious meter is going down really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and give it more biotoxin. It's been a long couple hours, guys. I figured I'm just gonna do a jump cut right here because, by gosh, it took forever. I wish I had the ability to actually save up for kibble and stuff, but I only had raw meat available on hand right away. But this makes it a lot easier, at least. It's not even fully done yet. I forgot raw meat does less than 1%, so it's been a super duper long time. I am gonna wait to slow down the game as soon as it actually tames up, though, so walking around is a little bit crazy. But it should be up in just a second, guys. Well, a couple seconds. This is a male griffin, so it is the normal size. The female griffin that hope I can try and find one for our Patreon server will be a lot larger. I mean, I do also want to test it out because so far no one can confirm if they are breedable yet or not. So I do also want to test it out later as well. also found out earlier you can also not level them up. I think it's really, really interesting. You cannot level the target at all. So it's an interesting thing for griffins. Whoops. There we go. So it's all tamed up and it has gained 0 levels because it has taken forever. Let me go ahead and change the speed back to 100% and I'm going to turn off invulnerability and infinite stats. I'm going to keep Bright Night on just to make things a little easier. And by gosh, this is one pretty griffin. It looks so angry though. It knows I use God Console, guys. Let's go ahead and try and pick it. Okay. We're also encumbered. This guy's like, no wait. Let's see. Can I just like take all stacks? Just transfer everything over. My gosh, this takes way too much effort. And let's just drop all. We don't need all that raw meat on it. And it's still encumbered. Okay, let's just go ahead and drop all the raw meat. Not raw meat, spoiled meat actually. Okay, we can actually kind of see. There we go, it's about halfway. Man, the torpor is still a little bit crazy on it, but it should be okay. Okay, it still takes fall damage incredibly easily. I mean, that's kind of to be expected though. Let's see how the flying is. The flying controls are pretty easy. It almost reminds me of TPR and mobile. Let's see how the dive is. Ooh, it's a little bit touchy. It is like super nice, like easy controls. It's a little bit oversensitive in my opinion, but it takes some getting used to. My gosh, like I love the effect for it. Oh, we're already on 0 stam, guys. Okay, that was pretty fast. Well, anyways, while I'm waiting for it to fly down, let's go ahead and check the stats out. And for level 18, it has not much. Melee damage is 54%. Oh my gosh. The stam is incredibly bad. I recommend, guys, if you are going to spend this much time trying to tame a griffin, try to tame one that's like above level 18. Also, a T-Rex is now following us. This is great, guys. We have no stam. Oh my gosh. Classic ARK life. Let's go move up here. Let's see. Can I actually level up using God Console now? Because earlier we cannot level up whatsoever. I am curious if we can level up now. Let's see. Level 18. And can we change it? Even after you tame it, you cannot level it up whatsoever. So it's very interesting. It is like the God Console proof creature. But I'm okay with that. Like I'm a little bit sad I couldn't tame it any faster. I mean, spent so many hours of my life trying to tame this thing, but I think it's really cool. Oh my gosh, there's so many griffins now. I spent forever searching the island and I couldn't find a single one. Now I find so many. Let's see, level 2 and level 3. Overall, I have seen the majority of the griffins are incredibly low level, and of course I have no stam. I love using God Console for this, because like, this griffin's so low level it kind of needs it. Oh, more griffins. Oh, thank you. Let's just go into infinite stats and whatnot. I don't want to die right away. So overall, guys, this is how the griffin looks. Definitely try to tame ones at a higher level because... Oh. Okay. I forgot this is a thing. Okay. I'm trying to actually get so it doesn't fall or anything. If you jump off a rock and it falls, it takes fall damage incredibly easily, so it's not very good if you try and actually like run around the island this way. I have died and killed so many of my griffins in Ragnarok by hitting rocks accidentally and doing the exact same thing. Overall though, the controls are super nice and mobile. I absolutely love like how it feels. Let's see, the running's super nice too. It's a little fast, but it takes some getting used to. My gosh, I love how this creature is immobile. I can't wait to play with it more. Overall though, I'm not going to keep this creature for God Console. I don't really plan this God Console save anymore. I just wanted to do it to show you guys how this tame actually works. So overall, a couple things I've learned, especially while reading the Acid Team section, a couple other channels, and while I'm also taming this guy, I have learned a few more things. So, like how you also can't level it up, you do need to be between levels. Let me double check. I wrote down somewhere. You need to be between levels 85 to 95 to tame any griffin. The higher the griffin's level, the higher the requirement will be for it respecting you. I also have heard that if you tame a griffin and your tribe mate cannot get its respect, your tribe mate can also not ride it. I have heard that from a couple of people. I cannot personally test out myself right now, considering I'm on single player. But I mean, I can't really go back to level 1 very easily without a Nirvana tonic. But in the future, we can test that one out definitely for sure, though. But yeah, the griffin as well. I have heard bugs where you cannot revive it. That I'll have to look into later and actually confirm it my own self. But that requires a bunch of ancient armor to revive. Let me check the implant as well. Let's see. It looks like kill it off. It won't actually show how much amber requires. Let's see, what else is there about the Griffin? You do, if you aren't the level requirement, level 85 to 95, you can get the gold crown from the shop menu. I believe you do need to have a primal pass in order to even access it, and the gold crown costs 150 ancient amber, and with that, you can actually skip the level requirement needed for it. So if you're like level 80, for instance, and you don't want to spend the extra time leveling up, that does help as well. So anyways, guys, that wraps up overall how I've tamed it in God Console. It's so far a knockout tame. Definitely use an R2 trap or anything similar to it to knock it out and trap it and make things a lot easier than my first attempt. Just like as a knockout tame, make sure you bring plenty of narcotics, biotoxin, anything you use to keep it like unconscious. I have heard issues with players using toxin arrows, but I tested it out and it works fine for me. Trinket arrows should work fine. They don't need too many arrows. Especially if you bring a Mastercraft or Ascendant crossbow, it should be okay, as well as a long neck rifle. In addition, make sure that if you are on a non-Primal Pass server or a private server that has it enabled, definitely use the premium structures for the chef station to get yourself kibble, because using raw meat or prime meat takes incredibly long. Like, I even took a few trips trying to get prime meat, and it was not worth it just to get an extra like 1% on it. Like, I just figured might as well just pump more like narcotics or biotoxin than try and head out for that, because these the turbo meter does go down incredibly fast. So anyways, that wraps up my video on how to tame the Griffin and generally just how the controls work flying around and whatnot. And this is how to tame it in God Console. I mean, I will have a separate video on how to tame it like non-God Console with our Patreon server, but I just want to get things out as soon as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below and be sure to subscribe. My name is Roottree, and we'll see you all next time. See you later, everyone.